My name is Scott Hopek. I am the division president for iHeartMedia, and I oversee operations for New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. And I was asked the question, is critical thinking important in my industry? And I have to answer with a resounding yes. So if you read Forbes, you might know this. There were 2.5 quintillion bytes of data created just yesterday. And while you're digesting that, as a backdrop on the pace and scale of data creation, 90% of the world's data was created in just the past 2 years. So where we're at now is that we have more data than we've ever had before. And what we're lacking in business is insight. And critical thinking is the thing that takes data and turns it into insight for us to act on. Critical thinking is the thing that brings trends out of the data. Critical thinking is also something that brings to the forefront root cause issues so that we can solve the right problems. And critical thinking is that spark that oftentimes gives way to innovation. So as a business leader, I can't stand here and underscore enough how important it is to train and mentor and coach and develop people in the areas of critical thinking. Because with how data has exploded, the need for insights has just increased exponentially.
I'm Kurt Fleck. I'm a project manager, Musser Home Builders here in Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. My job primarily, I meet with clients, I develop plans, I develop scopes of work for them to make an informed decision about what they want to do with the project that they've called me for, whether that's build a new house or finish a bathroom, whether it's something we've built or whether it's something we're going to build. We have to make sure that we understand what we do here affects something over here. That's the critical thinking part. The creative part is understanding that we need to do something over here on this side. That's what I try to stress to all of my guys. And if I was talking to a teacher, that is the one thing that I remember from my childhood growing up in school. The teachers I really paid attention to were those ones who got involved and got you thinking outside the box. One of the things I remember the most was an advanced calculus class with a formula on the board a mile long, and I said, what am I ever going to use this for? And his response stuck with me to this day. He basically said, when you leave here, I don't care if you know the answer to that formula. What I care is you understand and you have the ability to reason. So you're thinking about that. That's what I care about. And if I get that point across to you, then I've done my job. I believe that if teachers do more of that, I think that's going to be a big help.
I'm Ben Anderson, NHS class of 2015 and Virginia Tech class of 2019, and I just started a year-long video internship with the Minnesota Vikings. Working in sports, critical thinking is a huge part of what I do every day. As things are constantly changing and new things are being thrown at you on the fly, it's important to be able to think through these problems on the spot and be able to make changes and adjust to the situation to get the job done.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Hollibar, Air Force recruiter out in the West Shore area. I'm proud to be the recruiter here at Northern High School. I was asked to talk about critical thinking. Critical thinking is very important in the Air Force. It's kind of the forefront of our mission. And it really ties into innovation, something the Air Force takes very seriously. So not only are we going to train our airmen with the most state-of-the-art technical training, give them leadership, responsibility, and show you how to do the job, we're going to turn around and ask you how to do it better. And that takes critical thinking. And then we're going to ask you again and again. We rely on your minds to make that happen because the old and crusty guys like me don't know how to make it better. We rely on you.
Hello, my name is Paul Hayes. I'm a 98 graduate and an owner of Keller Williams Keystone Realty here in Central PA. So we've got several offices, several hundred agents that work in our company. And through the hiring of hundreds of agents, and in some cases dehiring, it's clear to me that critical thinking skills is one of those traits, one of those skills that separates the performers from those who lack. Our job in sales and marketing is to solve problems for our clients and to bring people together to common goals. So those with critical thinking skills tend to do that at a much more efficient rate. They perform, they earn more. It's something that in our profession, without a doubt, is a differentiator. I see, as I interview a lot of people right now, there's a lot of binary thinking. And I see those who look in terms of black and white without looking for creative options to things, using the knowledge that they have at their fingertips. I see those who think in binary ways definitely at a disadvantage. And so I would encourage pursuing critical thinking and putting an emphasis on that for those coming out of high school. I think that'll set our graduates up for success.